Lateral cervical, neck node dissection, LCND, levels ER, 3, IVNVB, or MRND, with preservation of stenochleidomastoid, IJV, spinal accessory nerve, is done depending on involvement of one side or both. If node positive on imaging or FNAC only is therapeutic. Radioactive iodine therapy, rate, if tumor is multicentric, greater than 1 cm size, presence of nodes, extrathyroidal spread, high-risk group. Berry picking, picking up the enlarged lymph nodes, earlier practiced is not done now. Papillary carcinoma thyroid, operated specimen. Note, if tumor is less than 1.0 cm, solitary, low-grade, probably anacentric, hemithyroidectomy is done with proper follow-up at regular intervals. Suppressive dose of L-thyroxine can cause osteoporosis and so often needs calcium and vitamin D supplementation. Prognosis is good and it is one of the curable malignancies. Age scoring content. A. Age. Age less than 40 years has got better prognosis. M. Distant metastasis. A. Extent of the primary tumor. S. Size of the tumor. Size less than 4 cm has got better prognosis. B. Age scoring. A. Age less than 40 years has got better prognosis. G. Pathologic grade of the tumor. A. Extent of the primary tumor. S. Size of the primary tumor. Size less than 4 cm has got better prognosis. Note, lymph node status does not alter the prognosis of papillary carcinoma of thyroid. MACIS scoring system is metastases, age, and completeness of excision, invasion, and size. All scoring systems categorize the patients as high risk for death, 40% in 20 years, low risk for death, 1% in 20 years, 80% of patients are in low risk for death. Low death risk is achieved by complete clearance of macroscopic tumor without any possible retaining of the disease during first surgery. Follow-up. Regular estimation of TSH levels helps to monitor recurrence. Thyroid paradox. Cellular tumors are soft, and cystic tumors are firm or hard, tensely cystic. It is observed in papillary carcinoma of thyroid. Psammomer bodies are seen in papillary carcinoma thyroid, meningioma, serous cystadenoma of ovary. B. Berries in thyroid. XX. Berry ligament, berry sign, berry picking. B. Role of ultrasound, US, in thyroid diseases. XX. To detect number, size, nature of the nodules, cystic, solid, complex. Complex means cystic and solid together, more suspicious of carcinoma. Size up to 2 mm can be detected. XXUS guided FNAC is very useful. XXUS at regular intervals is advisable to observe a small nodule in thyroid. XX to detect recurrent nodule. XX to find out the invasion, spread, vascularity, status of carotid artery and internal jugular vein. XX to find out enlarged lymph nodes in neck. B. Role of FNAC in thyroid swelling. XX highly sensitive in papillary carcinoma of thyroid and also its nodal spread. XX useful to differentiate between benign and malignant. XX should be done in all thyroid diseases, especially when there is a nodule or multiple nodules. XX useful in lymphoma, anaplastic carcinoma, medullary carcinoma thyroid, Hashimoto's thyroiditis. It is not very useful in follicular carcinoma as it is difficult to differentiate it from follicular adenoma. As the main feature in follicular carcinoma is capsular invasion, vascular invasion which are not made out in FNAC. Follicular carcinoma of thyroid, FCT, it is 10 to 15% common. It is common in females. It can occur either de novo or in a pre-existing multinodular goiter. Thyroglobulin immunostaining is positive. Advanced carcinoma of thyroid with compression features with dilated veins. B. Follicular carcinoma of thyroid in a male patient. It involved mainly left lobe but it is extensive and spreading to soft tissues adjacent to it. Types. A. Non-invasive, blood spread not common. B. Invasive, blood spread common. Typical features. capsular invasion and angioinvasion. Spread. It is a more aggressive tumor. It spreads mainly through blood into the bones, lungs, liver. Bone secondaries are commonly seen in skull, frontal bone, long bones and ribs. In the skull, it is typically warm, vascular, localized, non-mobile and pulsatile. As both outer and inner tables of the skull is disrupted and since it is DTC metastases it contains colloid, so brain pulsation is transmitted to scalp. Across the disrupted skull tables through fluid colloid. It can also spread to lymph nodes in the neck occasionally, 10%. Clinical features: swelling in the neck, firm or hard and nodular. Tracheal compression, infiltration and stridor. Dyspnea, hemoptysis, chest pain when there are lung secondaries. Recurrent laryngeal nerve involvement causes hoarseness of voice. Berry's sign signifies advanced malignancy, infiltration into the carotid sheath and so absence of carotid pulsation. Well localized, non-mobile, soft, fluctuant because of colloid content, and pulsatile, as both inner and outer tables of skull bone are disrupted allowing brain pulsation to get transmitted. Secondaries in the skull. Secondaries can also occur in long bones also. Secondaries in the skull in a patient who underwent thyroidectomy earlier for follicular carcinoma thyroid. Secondaries in the skull from thyroid primary. Note: well localized, warm, pulsatile, vascular tumor with underlying bone erosion. It is common in flat bone-like skull, ribs, sternum, scapula. Most common in frontoparietal part of skull. CT skull showing secondaries from follicular carcinoma thyroid. X-ray skull showing secondaries with lytic lesions from follicular carcinoma of thyroid as primary. Investigations. Fig. 6.44. Secondaries in the skull in a patient who. Most often FNAC is inconclusive, because capsular and angioinvasion, which are the main features in follicular carcinoma, cannot be detected by FNAC. Frozen section biopsy was said to be useful earlier, but it is questionable now. In 15% cases frozen section biopsy may be inconclusive or facility for frozen section biopsy may not be available in many places, then initial hemithyroidectomy is done. Ultrasound abdomen, chest X-ray, X-ray bones are the other investigations required. CT head, body scan. Fig. 6.45. Secondaries in trachea biopsy gives tissue diagnosis, but danger of hemorrhage and injury to vital structures like trachea, recurrent laryngeal nerve, vessels are likely. It may be useful in lymphoma and anaplastic carcinoma, but it is not very well accepted. Treatment. Total thyroidectomy is done along with central node compartment dissection, level 6. Lateral cervical, neck node dissection, LCND, levels EA, 3, IVNVB, or MRND, with preservation of stenochleidomastoid, IJV, spinal accessory nerve, is done depending on involvement of one side or both. If node positive on imaging or FNAC only is therapeutic. Postoperative radioactive iodine, I-131, therapy with a dose of 100 mCi, 3700 megabecquerels. Patient should be kept in isolation. Excreta disposal and vomitus, blood, saliva should be in separate leak-proof trash bags. Fig. 6.46. CT maintenance dose of L-thyroxine 0.1 mg OD or T380 micrograms per day is given lifelong. Immediate thyroxine supplementation is often not started following surgery to keep TSH level raised. So that all extrathyroidal tissues that take up iodine will also take up radioiodine to achieve optimum radioablation. TSH level should be more than 30 μF for this. On-table frozen section biopsy is useful in negative FNAC but doubtful cases. Definitive procedure is undertaken once frozen section report comes on table. But in frozen section biopsy itself, 15% of follicular carcinoma report may be inconclusive or negative, which causes difficulty in taking decision. In such occasion, hemothyroidectomy is done, and once histology report of follicular carcinoma is obtained, completion thyroidectomy is done, usually immediately within a week. If biopsy report is delayed, then completion thyroidectomy is done after 6 to 12 weeks. Total thyroidectomy specimen, done for carcinoma thyroid. Follow-up. It is by radioisotope I-123 scan done at regular intervals, 6 months to 1 year, to look for secondaries. Thyroglobulin estimation is a good follow-up method to decide for radioisotope study. Normal value, 3 to 40 nanogram per milliliter. Tg greater than 50 nanograms per milliliter is abnormal. It should be done once in 3 to 6 months. Its raise signifies recurrent, metastatic disease. Serum thyroglobulin level estimation is of no value in preoperative assessment. After thyroidectomy, thyroglobulin secretion is stopped, hence its level should not be traceable after total thyroidectomy. Ultrasound neck or MRI neck to identify early relapse. MRI neck is better. Further treatment. If secondaries are detected, therapeutic dose Ra-I-131 is given orally. L-thyroxine has to be stopped 6 weeks prior to RT, then required dose of Ra-I-131 is given, 50 to 150 mcurie. Radio remnant ablation, RRA, 3/4. Initially thyroid radioisotope scan is done. If patient is on 300 micrograms suppressive dose of L-thyroxine, it should be stopped for 3 to 6 weeks so as to achieve serum TSH level above 30 mu, L or 2 intramuscular injections of 0.9 mg of recombinant human TSH is given. If iodine isotope scan detects remnant disease, then 30 to 100 mCi of radioablation dose of I-131 is given orally. RT will destroy occult microscopic disease. Post-ablation isotope scanning is done in 8 days. Later, in intermediate and high-risk patients, follow-up body scan is done once in 6 months. Serum thyroglobulin estimation is done for 6 to 12 months, later once in 6 months, NEC-US at 6, 12 months and annually for 5 years. Raise in thyroglobulin level indicates for further whole body isotope scan. To detect metastases, radioisotope I-131 100 to 200 mCi is given and 250 to 300 mCi is given for bone. 3/4. Prior to radioactive iodine therapy, following precautions should be taken: low iodine diet for 10 days, isolation when dose is more than 30 mCi. Increase intake of oral fluid to maintain high urine output to avoid radioiodine-induced bladder injury, sucking of lemon to avoid cialadinitis, laxatives, reduced sperm count for 6 to 8 months, pregnancy should be avoided for 6 to 12 months. Secondaries in bone are treated by external radiotherapy. Internal fixation should be done whenever there is pathological fracture. There is no role of chemotherapy for follicular carcinoma thyroid. Hurdle cell carcinoma. Fig. 6.48. Total thyroidectomy. Hurdle cell carcinoma is a variant of follicular carcinoma of thyroid which contains abundant oxyphil cells. It spreads more commonly to regional lymph nodes than follicular carcinoma of thyroid. Note: Hurdle cell carcinoma does not take up I-131, it secretes thyroglobulin, it has got poorer prognosis than follicular cell carcinoma, 30% multicentric. 99 MTC sestamibi scan is very useful for Hurdle cell carcinoma. Regional nodes are more commonly involved than follicular carcinoma, 20% show distant spread, abundant oxyphil cells, Ashkenazi, are specific. Total thyroidectomy, MRND and TSH suppression is the treatment. Differentiated thyroid carcinoma, DTC. DTC is a spectrum of disease derived from follicular cells. Both papillary and follicular carcinomas are grouped under this. 90% of thyroid malignancies are differentiated 1. Papillary, PTC, follicular, FTC, and Hurdle cell carcinomas are DTCs. Insular variety is poorly DTC, having intermediate position between DTC and anaplastic. It can cause bone and lung spread. It is common in younger age group. P53 and P21 are negative, with 40% 10-year survival. Ages: Mayo Clinic, Hay, Ames, Lahey Clinic, Masses. Sloan Kettering scoring are different scoring systems used for DTCs. Sloan Kettering scoring includes low, intermediate and high-risk groups. First three scoring systems have low and high-risk groups. Papillary spreads through nodes, follicular through blood. FCT causes pulsatile vascular secondaries in skull. Incidence of thyrotoxicosis in DTCs is 2%. Galectin-3, red PTC rearrangements, CD44, leukocyte common antigen, LCA, cytokeratin are the probable tumor markers under evaluation. For indeterminate, FNAC molecular markers are used to identify RAS and BRAF mutations. TNM staging for DTCs, AJCC 2018, are 3/4. T. Tumor. Tx. Primary cannot be assessed. T0 no evidence of primary tumor. T1 less than 2 cm, T1a less than 1 cm, T1b 1 to 2 cm, T2, 2, 4 cm, T3a greater than 4 cm limited to thyroid, T3b, gross extrathyroidal extension invading strap muscles only from a tumor of any size, T4a, gross extrathyroidal extension invading into subcutaneous tissue, larynx, trachea, esophagus and recurrent laryngeal nerve, T4b, gross extrathyroidal invasion to prevertebral fascia, carotid encasement or involvement of mediastinal vessels. Suffix S is added for solitary nodule, M added to multiple nodules. 3/4. N regional nodes, central, lateral neck compartment, superior mediastinal, NX, regional nodes cannot be assessed. N0 no nodes, N0A, one or more cytologically or histologically confirmed benign nodes. N0B, no radiological or clinical evidence of locoregional nodes. N1A, spread to level 6, peritracheal, prelaryngeal, and level 7, mediastinal, nodes, unilateral or bilateral. N1B, nodal spread unilateral or bilateral or contralateral lateral lymph nodes of level 1, 2, 3, IV, via retropharyngeal nodes. Suffix SAN is sentinel node, F is FNAC or core biopsy. 3/4 M, metastases, CM0 no distant spread, CM1 distant spread present, PM1 distant spread microscopically confirmed. Note, age is included in staging, which is an important factor. 3/4 age at diagnosis, less than 55 years or greater than 55 years. AJCC prognostic stage groups, 2018, for DTCs, 3/4. Age less than 55 years. Stage 1, NET, NEN, M0. Stage 2, NET, NEN, M1. 3/4. Age more than 55 years. Stage 1, T1, T2, N0, NX, M0. Stage 2, T1, T2, N1, M0, T3A, T3B, NEN M0, Stage 3, T4A, NEN, M0, Stage EVA, T4B, NEN, M0. Stage IVB, NET, NEN, M1. B European Consensus Report defined 3 risk categories for DTC. Very low risk anafocal T1, less than 1 cm N0, M0, no extension beyond the thyroid capsule and favorable histology, classical or follicular variant of papillary and minimal invasive follicular carcinoma, low risk. T1, greater than 1 cm, or T2 N0 M0 or multifocal T1 N0 M0 high risk. NET3 and T4 or NET, N1, or NEM1. American Thyroid Association for predicting the risk of recurrence. Low risk, 90% of patients XXT12N0M0 in absence of aggressive histology or vascular invasion. XX microscopic tumor clearance, XX no spread to node, blood, XX no capsular, vascular invasion, XX extrathyroid, I-131 uptake is not found, XX 25-year mortality is 2%, intermediate risk, XXD3 or tumor with aggressive histology or vascular invasion, XX microscopic parathyroid invasion, XX vascular invasion, high risk, XXD4 or NET. N1 or M1, XX incomplete tumor removal, XX macroscopic invasion, XX distant spread, XX extrathyroid bed, I-131 uptake present, XX 25 years mortality is 46%. Investigations. US NEC is essential investigation. It shows the nature, size, margin, echogenicity, vascularity, nodal status, invasion through thyroid capsule. Lymph node may show loss of hillis, round shape, hypoechogenicity, cystic changes in calcification, with increased peripheral vascularity. FNAC of the nodule, US guided is ideal, it is very useful in PTC, but not much useful in FCT. FNAC of the lymph node is useful, thyroglobulin estimation of the lymph node aspirate is very useful. Functional status should be checked, T3, T4, TSH. TSH may be raised in PTC. MRI of neck if needed only. CT is not done as iodine contrast is not used. If needed, should be done as non-contrast CT. Treatment. Total thyroidectomy with either prophylactic, in T3 and T4 of T staging, or therapeutic, when involved synologically or FNAC or frozen section, of node, wise, central cervical, compartment, node dissection, CCND. Prelaryngeal, pre and paratracheal, nodes above the level of innominate vein and up to carotids and hyoid bone are removed, often may be with thymus compartment. CCND provides accurate staging, treats micrometastasis 90% in PTC in central nodes, which may be often the cause for recurrence or persistence of disease. Central nodes being primary nodes are commonly involved. It also provides accurate RI dosing, lowers the postoperative serum thyroglobulin level, which facilitates the accurate TG monitoring during follow-up. Reparation of CCND is technically difficult after total thyroidectomy is a separate sitting. But there is no oncological survival benefit and increased chances of postoperative hypoparathyroidism. And recurrent laryngeal nerve injury. Lateral cervical node dissection, LCND. Nodes IIA, 3, IVNVB, is done only when it shows the evidence of involvement by FNAC or US. There is no role for prophylactic LCND. Only hemithyroidectomy is done if tumor is less than 1 cm, node negative, unifocal and intrathyroidal disease. Radioactive iodine therapy, rate reduces the recurrence, ablates the possible small residual thyroid tissue in thyroid bed, treats the potential possible micrometastasis sites in remnant thyroid or lymph nodes or at distant sites. So it facilitates the proper thyroglobulin surveillance during follow-up. Rate is indicated in tumor greater than 1 cm, extracapsular thyroid invasion or locoregional extension, high-risk group, unfavorable histological subtype, follicular, diffuse sclerosing, or tau cell variant papillary cancer, multifocal disease, BRAF positive tumor in the specimen. Criteria for IR, TSH should be greater than 30 μ per milliliter. L-thyroxine replacement is stopped 3 to 4 weeks before radioiodine treatment, OR, in time being switch over to T3 80 mg per day and RI in 7 days, OR, when L-thyroxine withdrawal is not advisable. TSH stimulation was achieved using recombinant human thyrotropin, RHTSH, 0.9 mg IM 1 dose, 2 consecutive days, after 24 hours RI given. Dose of I-131 usually, 3700 megabecquerels, 100 mCi, for metastases, it is 200 mCi. Suppression hormone therapy using high-dose L-thyroxine, doses to make TSH level less than 0.1 μ, L, orally, morning 30 minutes before food. Problems with TSH suppression are subclinical thyrotoxicosis, cardiac irregularities, osteoporosis. Suppression therapy is now recommended to high-risk group of DTC patients, 200 to 300 mg per day, in low-risk group, maintenance dose of 100 mg once a day morning before food is recommended. Medical therapy, mainly for advanced DTC, targeted therapy using sorafenib, November 2013 FDA approval, vindatinib, cabazitatinib, FDA approved. Metastatic disease, total thyroidectomy, rate, external RT for bone, brain and lung metastases, targeted medical therapy, surgical excision of the isolated bone secondaries like clavicle or sternum. Prognosis. They usually carry good prognosis. Tall, columnar cell, trabecular, serous, solid types of papillary carcinoma, oxyphilic, insular types of FCT carry poor prognosis. Gains prognostic risk factors. Risk type. Grade differentiation. Age. Metastases. Extent. Sex. Low. Well, differentiated. Less than 40 years. None. Intrathyroidal. Female. High. Poorly differentiated. Greater than 40 years. Nodes or distant. Extrathyroidal. Male. Follow-up. Proper clinical examination in the neck for residual, nodal disease and for distant spread. Serum thyroglobulin measurement is less than or equal to 0.2 nanograms per milliliter, ERMA assay, after TSH suppression, TG antibody level, T-gap estimation. Serum thyroglobulin estimation is done along with T-gap. RAI whole body scan, WBS. It is done 3 months after rate, then once in 12 months. TSH estimation is done once in 6 months. USG neck, USG guided FNAC, MRI neck. USG guided FNAC of lymph node and TG measurement in FNAC fluid washout, FNAC TG. When there is negative I131 scan with elevated TG during follow-up, PET scan is indicated. Central node compartment neck dissection. It is removal of paratracheal, tracheo-esophageal, pretracheal and prelaryngeal nodes along with thymus and thyroid end block extending from hyoid bone above, brachiocephalic vein below, carotids on both sides. Completion thyroidectomy. It is done after hemithyroidectomy if histology confirms as differentiated thyroid cancer, either papillary or follicular. It is indicated in high-risk patients, age more than 45 years, family history, size more than 1 cm, opposite side thyroid nodule, nodal or distant spread, multifocal disease, extrathyroidal spread, capsular and vascular invasion. Reasons for completion of total thyroidectomy are 3/4. In differentiated thyroid cancer, for follicular carcinoma of thyroid, radioiodine I131 is the treatment for blood spread secondaries. It is only possible if entire thyroid gland is removed to make radioiodine to concentrate on tumor tissue to achieve the needed efficacy. In many indications, papillary carcinoma of thyroid also needs radioablation like extrathyroid spread, size more than 4 cm, etc. 3/4. During follow-up, in DTCs, FCT thyroglobulin is a tumor marker estimation at regular intervals, 6 months, to suspect tumor bed recurrence. Metastases can be done if thyroid tissue is removed entirely. Papillary carcinoma of thyroid are multicentric with intrathyroid spread and so completion thyroidectomy is better. Timing of completion: thyroidectomy is within 7 days of first surgery or after 6 to 12 weeks to allow the settling of inflammatory response. Dissection and to get surgical planes is difficult during this period. Anaplastic carcinoma of thyroid: it is an undifferentiated very aggressive carcinoma, 1%, occurs commonly in elderly females. It is a very aggressive tumor of short duration, presents with a swelling in thyroid region which is rapidly progressive, causing carcinoma of thyroid gland. It is anaplastic carcinoma. It carries poor prognosis. Anaplastic carcinoma of thyroid with infiltration through the capsule. It commonly encases the carotid artery, causing Berry sign positive. Anaplastic carcinoma of thyroid. Stridor and hoarseness of voice due to tracheal obstruction. E. Dysphagia. E. Fixity to the skin. IV. Positive Berry sign. Involvement of carotid sheath leads to absence of carotid pulsation. Swelling is hard, with involvement of isthmus and lateral lobes. FNAC is diagnostic. All anaplastic carcinomas are stage 4. T4A is intrathyroidal anaplastic carcinoma, surgically resectable. T4B is extrathyroidal anaplastic carcinoma, surgically unresectable. It shows P53 and P21 positive, causes multi-organ spread. Tracheostomy and isthmectomy has got a role to relieve respiratory obstruction temporarily. Fig. 6.49. Carcinoma. Treatment is external radiotherapy, as usually thyroidectomy is not possible. Adriamycin is chemotherapy. However, prognosis is poor. Lifespan is counted in few weeks to months only. 5-year survival is less than 15%. B stage grouping for anaplastic, undifferentiated thyroid carcinoma. All anaplastic thyroid cancers are considered stage 4 stage EVA. Tumor is still within the thyroid and may be resectable, removable by surgery. Nearby lymph nodes plus or minus but no distant spread. Stage IVB. Tumor has grown outside of the thyroid and is not resectable. Nearby lymph nodes plus or minus but no distant spread. Stage IVC. The tumor is any size and may or may not have grown outside of the thyroid. Nearby lymph nodes plus or minus but distant spread always present. Fig. 6.50. Anaplastic. B. The Groot staging of carcinoma thyroid. Stage 1. Limited to thyroid. Stage 2. Locoregional. Nodal spread. Stage 3. Extrathyroidal invasion. Stage 4. Distant spread. Note: it is applicable to thyroid malignancies, but mainly used in follicular carcinoma of thyroid. B. Features of infiltration. XX infiltration of strap muscles, often with stenemastoid muscle. XX infiltration of laryngotracheal complex causing stridor and often hemoptysis. XX infiltration of recurrent laryngeal nerve causes hoarseness of voice. XX infiltration of esophagus causes dysphagia, odynophagia, painful swallowing. XX infiltration into carotid sheath causes absence of carotid pulsation, Berry sign. XX infiltration of cervical sympathetic chain causes Horner's syndrome. Fig. 6.51. Anaplastic. Rarely infiltration into cranial nerves or brachial plexus can occur. Features of lymph nodal spread. XX discrete neck node involvement can occur commonly in papillary carcinoma of thyroid, often in medullary carcinoma and occasionally in follicular carcinoma. Lymph node is often cystic, 20%, and contains brownish, black material in papillary carcinoma. XX central neck, level 6, and mediastinal nodes often gets involved in thyroid malignancy. Primary nodes may be involved but clinically may not be palpable. Superior mediastinal nodes, level 7, can cause compression of SVC, recurrent laryngeal nerve with often dullness on percussion over the sternum. These nodes can get involved without palpable neck nodes. XX in the neck. Commonly palpable nodes are levels 2, 3, IV and occasionally level 5. Secondary nodes, clinically palpable. XX only palpable neck node may be the presentation without clinically palpable thyroid, occult secondary with primary, papillary, thyroid carcinoma. FNAC of the node concludes the diagnosis. XX central node dissection is the common practice while doing total thyroidectomy in carcinoma thyroid, especially in medullary carcinoma of thyroid. B. Features of blood spread. XX follicular carcinoma commonly spreads through blood to bone, lungs, and liver. Bone secondary is typical. It is well localized, smooth, soft, hard, warm, non-mobile, vascular and pulsatile. It is common in the skull bone, frontal, parietal bone. It can occur in other bones also. XX lung secondaries present with chest pain, dyspnea and hemoptysis. XX liver secondaries cause hepatomegaly and jaundice. XX blood spread also can occur in medullary carcinoma of thyroid. Medullary carcinoma of thyroid, MCT, it is uncommon, 5% type of thyroid malignancy. It arises from the parafollicular C cells which is derived from the ultimobranchial body, neural crest. C cells are more in upper pole of the thyroid gland or at junction of upper 1/3 rod and lower 2/3 rod. It contains characteristic amyloid stroma, wherein malignant cells are dispersed. Immunohistochemistry reveals calcitonin in amyloid. In these patients, blood levels of calcitonin, both basal as well as that following calcium or pentagastrin stimulation, is high, a very useful tumor marker. Tumor also secretes 5-HT, serotonin, prostaglandin, ACTH and vasoactive intestinal polypeptide, VIP. It spreads mainly to lymph nodes, 60%. It may be associated with MEN2 syndrome and pheochromocytoma with hypertension. MCT associated with MEN type 2B with pheochromocytoma, Sippel's disease, is most aggressive. There may be mucosal neuromas in lips, oral cavity, tongue, eyelids with murphinoid features. MCT is not TSH dependent and does not take up radioactive iodine. Note the parafollicular cells, cell of origin of medullary carcinoma thyroid. Types. 1. Sporadic, usually solitary, 70%. It is anafocal, occurs in 5th, 6th decade. More in females, common in posterior part of thyroid, so compression is common. 2. MCT with MEN2 syndrome. It is more aggressive, bilateral, multifocal, multicentric, affects younger age group. MCT with MEN type E was most aggressive, often involves infants and children, with murphinoid features. 3. Familial MCT, 20%. Commonly multicentric, autosomal dominant in chromosome No. 10. Familial non-MEN MCT is least malignant, occurs in 4th and 5th decades, shows extra and intracellular cysteine codon. B note, XX hereditary type, 20%, occurs in younger age, multifocal, bilateral. It is autosomal dominant. XX it can be familial MCT in isolation, only MCT but familial without MEN syndrome, or part of MEN syndrome 2A or 2B. XX association with MEN ER is the commonest type among hereditary MTC, 75%. MTC is present in 95% cases of MEN ER, multifocal and bilateral. 50% will have pheochromocytoma which is bilateral, multifocal and associated with adrenal medullary hyperplasia, 35%